Well, the difference...
Because you weren't happy with Arsenal.
Well, I'll tell you the difference. The difference is, if you think you are the pretenders to the Championship and you're 2-0 up at home at half-time...
You heard that? He said Arsenal are pretenders to the Championship. You see the cynicism there? Arsenal are pretenders to the Championship and we're 2-0 up. Get that point correctly. We're 2-0 up before half-time. Listen carefully and listen to understand before you react. Very, very important.
Time.
Well, Liverpool are not.
And you do... No, they're not.
They're playing the team at the bottom of the league. And they're 1-0
up. Welcome to the President. If you're just in my channel for the first time, be kind enough to strike the like button. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell. For those at the back with here for the first time, please like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. The mainstream media never ceases to surprise me. I'm going to show you a video called ESPN of Steve NICOL and Craig Bailey having some kind of an argument regarding Liverpool's victory and Arsenal's victory yesterday. Now, as much as I'm an Arsenal fan, it would be silly for me to look at the last two victories of Chelsea and say, oh, because Brighton played the high line yesterday, that's why they won Brighton. That could be true, but the fact that remains they beat Brighton convincingly yesterday. I might not like Chelsea, but it doesn't change the fact that Chelsea are found some kind of form. We can debate whether West Ham played poorly or Brighton played poorly. That is not the argument. Did Chelsea win? Yes. Did they win convincingly in those two games? They did. I'm sorry. That's the overarching argument. They won yesterday. I'm not like Manchester City. Have they won 4 Premier League titles in a row? Yes. Are they accused of 115 charges? Yes. But they are winning on the pitch. Now, we have to find a solution to the charges. That will come. But let's have rational and sensible arguments. Now, let's look at this very video. It's very important you watch this video to the end, so you can get the full gist and the full context of this conversation. Fair use is called ESPN. Fair use. Let's enjoy this clip.
Doing enough, and Arsenal doing enough.
Well, because you
weren't happy with Arsenal.
Well, I'll tell you the difference. The difference is, if you think you are the pretenders to the Championship and you're 2-0 up at home at half-time...
You heard that? He said Arsenal are pretenders to the Championship. You see the cynicism there? Arsenal are pretenders to the Championship and we're 2-0 up. Get that point correctly. We're 2-0 up before halftime. Listen carefully and listen to understand before you react. Very, very important.
Time.
Well, Liverpool are not.
And you do... No, they're not.
They're playing the team at the bottom of the league. And they're 1-0 up.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Well, why is it okay for Liverpool to get the 3 points and get the job done?
It's not okay for Liverpool.
Okay.
They just got beat 2 weeks ago.
You heard that? So it's okay for Liverpool to be 1-0 up and Wolves to equalize, even though eventually Liverpool won it. Then look at the Arsenal results, right? Arsenal were 2-0 up at halftime, right? Leicester equalized, but Arsenal still got the job done. But somehow, Arsenal's victory is garbage, but Liverpool's victory is impressive. Make it make sense. Both teams had the lead. The opposition equalized, but both teams still won the game. But somehow, Liverpool's victory is impressive. Arsenal's victory is not impressive. Make it make sense. I've been telling you guys for a long time, the mainstream is full of agenda. They can't hold their bias against Arsenal. Like, how do you rationalize that? But for somehow, Steve NICOL wants to make some sense out of it. Let's continue to listen. Fair use, and fair use. Enjoy this.
Go home by Nottingham Forest. Another team who are going to be down the bottom.
Deflections.
Right? What's your point?
But Arsenal, the difference is Arsenal are supposed to going to be the champions this year. And you can't be the champions doing that. And Liverpool not expected to be the champions either.
So Liverpool are not expected to be the champions. That's a lie. Majority of people might not be expecting Liverpool to compete, but some Liverpool fans, some points are expecting Liverpool to compete. See, don't play fast and lose when it comes to contenders for the Premier League. Now, the obvious two, I'm going to be fair, the obvious two is Manchester City and Arsenal. But Liverpool is around the corner. Let's not be silly. Let's not be silly. If Liverpool wins this league title, will it be a total surprise to most people? No. It can be some kind of a shock, but not total surprise, because Liverpool have a very good team, even though they just brought in and they still have their new manager, but they still have a very, very good team. They are the third rated team in the league, so they have a chance if both Manchester City and Arsenal decide to be inefficient. So do not try to be misleading, Steve NICOL. Let's continue to enjoy this video. Fair use, and fair use.
I don't expect them. The bookies don't expect them. Who have you heard?
You've got Man City to win the league, have you not? So you don't expect
Liverpool to win the league.
Well, quite a couple
Frank chose Liverpool to win the league.
Exactly.
I just don't understand why it's okay. I just don't.
It doesn't count as Frank. They weren't good. They weren't good.
No, you can't sit here and say,
of course you can't.
batter Arsenal and then go, oh, Liverpool, that's a pass.
You see?
Of course you can't.
Because Arsenal were better than Liverpool.
That's it. You can't say Arsenal were horrible for surrounding the 2-goal lead, even though they won the game. And at the same time, praise Liverpool for surrendering a 1-goal lead and still win the game. You're not making sense, Steve NICOL. You are not making no sense. So it's okay for Liverpool to surrender their lead, get equalized against, even though Liverpool still wins the game. Arsenal surrenders their lead, right, to Leicester, then still win the game. But somehow Arsenal were pathetic, but Liverpool were fantastic. Steve NICOL, that doesn't make no sense. It makes no logical sense. No sense.
You're supposed to win the title.
Exactly.
You don't win the title if you're 2-0 up at home and then go back to 2-2. You've got to rely on a bit of luck in the 94th minute. Well, that's the difference.
They won the game. Points. They'll play better this season.
Yeah, they won the game.
I mean, you can't be.
Of course you can't.
You've sat here and you battered Chelsea, you battered Arsenal, and you're giving Liverpool a pass.
Of course I'm giving Liverpool a
pass.
Liverpool not supposed to win the title.
No. So, Steve NICOL, you don't look too good. I'm sorry. Respect to your age, but I'm sorry, your argument is flawed. Heavily flawed. Heavily flawed. You are going to give plaudits to Liverpool for surrendering their lead and they still won the game, but at the same time, criticize and castigate Arsenal, who surrendered their 2-goal lead, but eventually end up winning the game. You're not making no sense. If you're going to give plaudits to Liverpool, you're going to give the same plaudits to Arsenal, but we know he's a Liverpool fan and doesn't like Arsenal, so he's going to find a way, right, to demean, to debase Arsenal and find a way to appraise and praise Liverpool, which makes no logical sense. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. You've seen that video, very, very funny. Cause ESPN. You can go and watch the full video on ESPN platform on YouTube. By this time, rational Arsenal fans should understand that the media is not about objectivity. The media is not about the truth. The media is not about being fair. It's about narratives and it's about prejudice sometimes. It is. We just saw it from Steve NICOL trying to be overly critical of Arsenal, even though Arsenal won the game. And I'm very, very flamboyant and flattery about Liverpool, even though the performance of Liverpool was not as good as Arsenal. Yeah, they both surrendered their leads and they both end up winning the game. We are calling one out and praising one. It makes no logical and rational sense. So, guys, do me that kind of favor one more time as we end this. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, very, very important. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.